Now, I feel like I really need to shoot this video this morning because there's so many of my followers out there that are struggling with self-abuse and self-hatred. So this video is for you. I'm going to explain to you today what happens to you when you abuse yourself. And I'm also going to, at the end of this video, give you tips on what you can do to strengthen your relationship with yourself. And you're also going to get an opportunity to jump on a one-to-one coaching session with me where I can help you to turn your relationship with your body around. Now, when I ask my clients, how much do you love yourself on a scale 1 to 10? When I jump on a call with them, most of my clients say, well, I probably love myself about a 7, My relationship with self is pretty good. For most of you, that relationship, though, however, is conditional. You love yourself when you've done something really great. When somebody said to you, ooh, I like your hair today, then you love yourself. You love yourself when you've managed to pull something off at work, or you were able to lift the weights that you decided to lift that day. Then you love yourself. But you don't love yourself when you're hungover. You don't love yourself when you've eaten too much cake and you feel fat. You don't love yourself when somebody says that you're not good enough. Then you don't love yourself. So in fact, you actually don't love yourself. 0. That's it. You don't love yourself. Because if you only love yourself conditionally, you're constantly looking for what you're doing wrong so that you can abuse yourself. And I know you do it. Because isn't it true that you say things to yourself that's worse than you would ever say to anyone else? I mean, if we put sort of like a microphone in your mind and listen to everything that you said to yourself, you would be ashamed. Because the truth is, you are so toxic on the inside when you are not showing up the way that you think you should or what you think is good enough, that is beyond scary. Now imagine if you have a 5-year-old living inside of you. That 5-year-old is just craving your love, wanting your love. That's all that 5-year-old wants. And you say the things that you say to yourself to that 5-year-old. How do you think they're going to feel about themselves? Now, one thing I know that you are doing, most of you, is, for example, you're trying to lose weight, for example. It's a classic. So I'm trying to lose weight. By the way, trying, not being fully committed, trying to lose weight. And then you find yourself falling off the wagon, and then you eat too much and this and that, and then you give yourself shit. Now, don't you understand that by being in a loop where you try something which is half-ass, you fail at it, which gives you then permission to think about yourself as a loser, because you say to yourself, I always fail, I never make it, I'm always the one that, never reaches my goals. And then it fills back to a belief system about yourself that you're not worthy. You're not worthy of the dreams or the goals that you have for your body. Now, this becomes a very self-destructive environment. Now, if you imagine that 5-year-old is doing the best that it can, and it keeps hearing that it's not good enough, that it's ugly, that it's absolutely unworthy of love, how do you think that 5-year-old is going to be inspired to lose weight? It won't. And just remember, your physical body and your emotional body are connected. They're not separate. So if you're speaking to your body with self-hatred, you're literally drinking poison. Then you're expecting your body to show up. You're expecting your body to do the best that it can, to lose weight, to look sexy, to be fabulous, have no wrinkles, all that kind of stuff. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. And when it doesn't happen, you keep abusing it again. I know that a lot of you can relate to this. Maybe not all of it, but some of it 100%. Now, where does this leave you? Well, it leaves you probably in a yo-yo dieting, like you lose a little bit of weight, you feel good about yourself, and then you fall off the wagon, and then we're back again. And it's up and down, up and down, up and down, which we're not even going to go into physically how bad that is for you. But today I'm talking about emotionally and mentally how bad that is for you. It's completely destructive for you. It makes you a complete narcissist because all you think about is yourself and your body and how it has to live up to a standard in order for you to be good enough. But you know what? If you would speak to someone else, a 5-year-old, for example, wouldn't you say to them that you were born good enough? So if you say to your kids that they're born good enough, for example, and that they're worthy of love, but you abuse your body, you're a hypocrite. You're a complete hypocrite. Or if you say to your friends that they look cute, but you tell yourself that you're ugly, you're a hypocrite. So what do we do about this? Well, the only thing that you can do about this is to turn around the relationship with yourself. Because listen carefully. If you are in love with your body, regardless regardless of how you look, how you feel, whatever you think that you want to judge, whatever. Regardless of that, if you're in love with your body, your brain is going to be like this. You know what? I love my body so much that I want to give my body a healthy lifestyle, sleeping well, going to the gym, eating healthy, blah, blah, blah. And then you know what? Sometimes I give myself permission to eat cake, and I'm going to make that a choice. I'm not going to eat cake because I'm falling off the wagon. I'm making a conscious choice. Right now, I'm going to eat cake, and I'm going to feel amazing about it because I love myself. If you love yourself, you will treat your body in a way where your heart and your soul and your mind get connected and it becomes a healthy environment to live in. Now you're going to notice that losing weight or getting muscles or whatever else you're chasing with a destructive way is going to be so much easier because you're coming from a high vibrational frequency of love and abundance. You're not coming from self-abuse. So what do you need to do? 3 things that I'm going to give you today as tips. Number 1, every morning when you wake up, and I know you don't want to do this, you get naked, stand in front of the mirror, and first of all, you're going to notice that your brain wants to go to destructive thoughts. Stop yourself in that moment. And if you really hate yourself, you can't be telling yourself in the mirror, I'm sexy, I'm fabulous, I'm this and that, because you're not going to believe yourself. But if you think that you're kind of okay, but you don't really like yourself, then you can say all of those things to yourself. I'm amazing, I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, I love my body. If you hate yourself, you can say, you know what? You're doing the best that you can. I'm going to look at you every morning, and I'm just going to send you love, compassion, because that's what you need. Eventually, you're going to notice that you can turn up the heat on this, and you're going to start saying affirmations to yourself that are based around self-love and express them with passion combined with your heart. That's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing that I'm going to give you as a tip is when you're in the shower, touch yourself. And yes, I am giving you homework to touch yourself. Literally, in the shower, every morning when you're taking a shower, touch yourself. I love you. I love you, body. You're amazing. Remember, your body is the only person that's been with you your entire life. Always been there for you, always doing the best it can for you, and still you abuse it. So you're in the shower, you touch yourself, and you say, you know what? I love you, body. Regardless if the wrinkles and there's fat and there's whatever, I love all of it. So that's the second thing I want you to add into your rituals. And the third thing, just please, when you speak to other people, don't keep saying things like, I'm fat, I look bad in that dress, I can't fit that. You look great, but I look awful in those clothes. But you look great. Stop being a fucking bitch about your body. Start saying, I love how I look in this dress. Doesn't matter if you're feeling fat or whatever. You start speaking about yourself as if you are in love with yourself. And I'm telling you something right now. You start doing this and you keep doing this for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Then all of a sudden you start losing weight. You start performing better at work. You start lifting stronger in the gym. You start having a better relationship with your partner and a better sex life. Why? Well, because instead of abusing yourself and filling yourself up with toxic energy, you are now filling your body up with love. Love is a high vibrational frequency, and from that place, anything is possible. But when you've been living down here, you're constantly limiting yourself and your fulfillment. Now, if you want help to turn all of this around, please comment yes below, because I'm going to pick 5 lucky winners who I'm going to jump on a call with and start the journey of the transformation of your relationship with your body. Because I'm telling you something right now. The moment you fall in love with your body and you access yourself from that place, not only will you have a better relationship with your body, but everything else in your life will also transform. So comment yes right now.